Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutny and let's speak about amazing chess fight between Magnus Carlsen and Andrey Esipenko Fide World Cup 2021. Of course, Magnus Carlsen is a former world chess champion. He is a chess legend and maybe he is one of the best chess player ever. Andrey Esipenko is such a young and strong grandmaster. Only 19 years old boy was able to hold in at least 7 or 8 games Magnus Carlsen in this match, and this is a great story for him because he's young, he's strong, and he has a great future at all. So let's speak about the first winning game. So we are in the game number 5. This game was played on 10 minutes for each player and 10 seconds in bonus for every move. And Magnus Carlsen is a white and Esipenko is black. So right now nothing special till now. C6 pawn should be weak pawn or strong pawn. It's up to black how he will play this position, and maybe the best move now is to attack this pawn and to play to e8 and ask how white, say Magnus Carlsen, will keep or save this pawn. Okay, maybe good idea is to go knight to e5, and at the end of this variation looks like white is able to hold this pawn on c6, but black's got 2 bishops. So okay, space belong to white and 2 bishops belong to black. e3 is interesting move before exchange, and maybe right now I believe that this game is open for both players, and maybe I prefer white because of space and because of black passivity, but looks like black is without weaknesses, and as I told you, I believe that this game is still open. But what's happened? Just come back, and after move c6, black played move a5. This is not the best move at all, and of course the best black piece, knight on c4, need to go away. So that's a good lesson to us. If our opponent has a strong piece inside of our territory, it's good time to attack this piece, and Magnus Carlsen is doing the same job right now. Okay, still black should be nearly okay if he is going to take, and knight to e4. Of course, square e4 is important square for black, and let's say that this game is still nearly equal. Yes, c6 pawn is strong pawn and black is without a space, but at least he got great knight on e4. That was another chance how to play this game, but don't blame this player because they are playing rapid games, they are under stress, and they are playing game where they don't want to lose. Okay, bishop to a6 is a little bit bad. Okay, one exchange, and of course now is a threat to play maybe b3. I believe that this pawn is getting stronger and stronger. Why? Because here is a pawn or square e5, and one day maybe d7, and this is the biggest white threat. So a4 happened, knight to e5 happened, and rook to e1. Maybe not bad at all is to go rook to c1 and rook to d1 with small edge. Nothing terrible till this knight is here, because this knight has to take care about square d7. But if this knight will move away, black is lost, and this is the bigger threat. Okay, let's come back, and what's happened? Rook to e1, bishop to d6, bishop to d2, a3, b3, and now knight to e4. I think the biggest mistake in the game, and Andrey Esipenko has a huge problem. Of course, this knight is the best black piece, so white doesn't mind to exchange him, and he's going knight to d7, and this is great. This knight on d7 is great, and you know, nearly a winning knight. This is terrible position for black, but black will fight. And okay, f5, he lost exchange, and bishop to f4. Maybe last hope it was to take this bishop and to start attack against a weak white king, maybe like that. Okay, I still believe that this position is better for white, but still there is something to play. Okay, let's come back because we will see all winning games or losing games. So black played rook to d8. Okay, bishop to e5, and this game is lost. Why? Because Magnus Carlsen will exchange everything, and of course he's exchange up. So he will be careful, and he's such a great player, so he will not give chance at all to black. Okay, black resign. Okay, that was the first interesting game, and right now everything changed because Andrey Esipenko is white, Magnus Carlsen is black, and Andrey Esipenko need to win this game or he's losing. So let's watch this game. Anyway, if you're going to like this video, feel free and press like and press follow, and made my day. Thank you very much, and let's go on. Andrey Esipenko is white, Magnus Carlsen is black, and of course I was thinking, I was watching this game and I was asking myself, is really Andrey Esipenko able to beat Magnus Carlsen right now, or he is lost? Okay, I am very surprised that he was able to beat him, and what a game. So knight to d2, still theory, nothing special, nothing's going on. I don't want to speak about theory. And let's speak about this position maybe. Okay, it's a typical position where black is without weaknesses, but it's without any activity. Of course, like usually, black is passive if black is playing against white. That's a chess. So bishop to c7, b4, still theory. And maybe right now is a good idea to do something with bad pieces. So I saw variation knight to d7, and for example c4, just take and go to e5. Still white is better. Of course white is playing for a win, but white is playing against Magnus Carlsen, so that's a hard job in hard day, and this is still okay for both sides. Maybe slight edge for white, but Magnus Carlsen played not the best move at all. And now let's watch what's going on, how Magnus Carlsen will be crushed, and how 19 years old boy Andrey Esipenko will beat him. Okay, here is coming one day rook to b2, rook to b1, and huge pressure to bishop and b7 pawn, and bigger mistake right now is this pawn exchange, because pawn on d6 is absolutely lost. And watch this amazing game. So with tempo, white is taking by piece, and d5, another space. And of course, if we own a space, we are not interested for any extra exchange. So this is a great move, and white came back to f1. Great move, because this knight is going to c4, is going to attack d6 pawn and bishop on b6, and b6 square is a weak square. So one day this rook will go to b6 and rook to b1, and then I will tell you that this rook will take on d6 and this rook will go to b6. So this is absolutely mad position for Magnus Carlsen, and great position for Andrey Esipenko. So he came here, exchange. Why not? Yes, black maybe should take by a d pawn, but as I told you, this position is terrible, and I think this position is lost because black is under heavy attack and black doesn't have any counterplay, so he's losing here without counterplay. This is a bigger reason, big passivity. But you know, Magnus Carlsen is fighting, and he took by this queen. Okay, one rook to b6, and of course this pawn is gone, this pawn is gone, and this pawn is gone, and these two rooks are maybe gone as well. So knight to e8, but one rook, and this is a huge pressure. Open b file, and everything is going out. So, and d6 pawn, great game. You know, as I told you, this is the rapid game, so both players has to play fast or faster, and you know, one exchange, another tempo, another pawn, and it's too much even for Magnus Carlsen. So that was the game where Andrey Esipenko managed to beat Magnus Carlsen, and we saw that right now it's we are waiting for Blitz Game. So you never know if Magnus Carlsen is faster or stronger. I think Magnus Carlsen is more experienced chess player, of course, but this Blitz Game were absolutely going for Magnus Carlsen. So we saw one lost and one won. So let's start with the Blitz Game. Magnus Carlsen is white and Andrey Esipenko is black. So, it's hard to say now anything against both players because they are playing Blitz games. So in a Blitz, they doesn't have time to think too long, and time is a really important part of these games, but still we are going to watch great games, and well done to both players because they did a great show for chess fans, and this was amazing. d5 I think is not the best move because these double pawns are weak, and the biggest problem for black in this position is his weaknesses. And pawn weaknesses c7, c5 and a6. This is a little bit bad position, and absolutely white is happy to play this position for a win. Maybe d4, why not? Because of this pawn. White is going here is going to attack, one more time attack, and I think this pawn is going to be loose anyway, sooner or later. So, say, as you see, small edge, but a really good edge for Magnus. Maybe he's going knight here, and here is going white a queen, and this pawn is going. So bad opening, and not great position for Andrey Esipenko, as I told you, is black. So knight to c4 is a really nice move, and the biggest weakness for black is c6 square. Wow, this is a great Blitz game, and how you are feeling. I'm feeling like I'm watching great chess players. Carlsen, the former world chess champion and chess legend, and Andrey Esipenko. I'm absolutely sure his future will come, and we will see much more from this young chess player. So, okay, one exchange, and bishop to b2, of course. Maybe knight to b4, it's a good move. Yes, even black is worst. He need to attack, he need to find counterplay, and he need to do anything against white's advantage. So, okay, yes, let's say that this position is still okay for white, because white's queen and, activity is higher. So black's heavy pieces are in the last rank, bishops are in the 7th rank, and there is no huge counterplay, but still this game is maybe open because this is a Blitz game, and in the Blitz game should happen anything. But Magnus Carlsen is not doing mistake, and if he got advantage, it's very hard to beat him. So I don't believe that this position is healthy for black. Yes, of course, maybe Andrey Esipenko will beat us every time here, but against Magnus Carlsen, these pieces are too passive. They are too far from the any counterplay, and this is bad. This is a great position for Magnus Carlsen, and right now he's outplaying Andrey Esipenko. Unfortunately, Blitz game was the last chance for Andrey Esipenko, but as I told you, great game. So knight to c6, great, and maybe better is to go here. And Blitz game, pawn up, better pieces activity, and black is of course nearly lost. So black is playing bad position, but what I like, he's fighting h5. Okay, why not? So bishop to a3 and exchange, why not? Because white has more material. So another good moves, another, and knight to d5. Maybe should black take on a2, at least to take pawn in blitz game is okay, and maybe this variation is interesting. So take, and whites look better, but still Andrey Esipenko is doing his best. Knight to d5, take, and I will show you the biggest mistake of this game, because biggest chance for black is here. White has dark squares bishop and black's got light squares bishop, so if everything should going to be exchanged, maybe there should be change for draw in opposite bishops. So h4, h3, but it's hard, maybe there is a chance for draw. But as I told you, both players are playing in 5 seconds or 10 seconds, last 10 seconds. So what to say, nothing, only that's exciting moment of this game. Both players doesn't have time and nobody would like to make a mistake. Maybe it's a chance, maybe this is a chance to draw this position, and maybe this position is not bad at all. Right now it's coming the biggest mistake. The best move is to take on a2, and maybe this position is draw. I think this position is okay and this is a draw, but as I told you, 5 seconds on time and time is running and you have to find the best move, and here Andrey Esipenko is making a huge mistake. He believes he's going to be winning here, but he don't see check. So he doesn't see this big defense, and Magnus Carlsen of course saw this and he's winning. At the end, this endgame is 1 for white. So he took check, and of course there's nothing to play, and this endgame is absolutely won. Looks like maybe there's some chances for white, but no. One pawn, another pawn, and this endgame is 1 for white. So Magnus Carlsen is winning by 1 point, and the final game of this match is here. Andrey Esipenko, another blitz game. Magnus Carlsen black, Andrey Esipenko white, and Andrey has to win this game. So Magnus Carlsen is, as I told you, chess legend, and this is a hard job to beat Magnus Carlsen. Once maybe, but twice this is difficult. So okay, both players are playing. Still this position is nearly equal. Okay, small advantage for white. This knight is dangerous knight here. So knight to f5, g6, and maybe not bad is going to here, or g3. To take on h6 is a mistake. Okay, it looks like pawn, but this is a dangerous pawn. Knight to g4, exchange, and what's terrible weak here is this open h file. In the blitz game, this is a huge advantage or chance how to win this game by attack. In a blitz game is sometimes more important attack than material, and of course time, and everybody under attack is making mistakes, even Magnus Carlsen or Andrey Esipenko. So as we see, f3, exchange, and everything is rolling here. So Magnus Carlsen is playing for win, and this is a hard position for Andrey Esipenko. He's under attack and he need to win this game. But how he can win this game if he's under attack? So he's going to change one rook, okay, but check, and this position is lost, nearly lost for him. He's losing one pawn, he's losing another pawn, and there is nothing. Of course, last hopes somewhere to deliver a check, but it's not enough. Magnus Carlsen is great, and he was stronger, and he is going to win this game, and Andrey Esipenko lost. But hopefully we will see these guys playing each other in the future many times, and Andrey Esipenko is younger and he's getting stronger and stronger, and I think that Magnus Carlsen was not able to beat him twice in the normal games. So if Andrey will be stronger and stronger, maybe Magnus Carlsen will have new challenger soon in a World Chess Championship match. So guys, we are at the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did my best to show you everything possible and everything interesting. So Magnus Carlsen won 5-3 and well done to Magnus Carlsen. Without any doubt, he is great. He's great and he's a chess legend, but maybe we are watching a new chess star, and this chess star has a name, Andrey Esipenko. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much one more time for every likes and follows, and I hope I will see you in our another YouTube chess video which is coming soon. So feel free and subscribe and follow us and don't miss another video. Thank you very much for your time. One more time. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.